Good morning, this is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with plenty of sun out there this morning as we do expect a nice and quiet weather day ahead. We'll have a boundary approach in the region that's going to bring some low-end chances of a light shower, maybe a light sprinkle as we move into our Saturday time period. But overall, looking at nice weather as we move through the extended period as well. If we take a look at our current surface analysis, have high pressure and control over the local area. We see that frontal boundary now to the eastern part of the Great Lakes area, and that will gradually push into our local areas and move through the day. Today looks to be a anti-front setup where most of the precipitation is behind that, but expecting that front to dry out as it approaches our region with just a low end chance of some precip. If we take a look at the current weather this morning, seeing just a few clouds around 5,000 feet, a few clouds at 25,000 feet, calm winds, but generally light out of the northerly direction. Seeing our temperature is 63 degrees and our relative humidity is at 96%. If we take a look at our current visible satellite, we can see there are plenty of clouds in the region, just not seeing much locally here at Wallops, but we will gradually see some increase in cloud cover as that boundary approaches. Seeing mainly partly to mostly cloudy conditions as we move through the daytime hours today, mainly increasing clouds later in the day, and then we'll see mostly cloudy conditions as we move through the overnight with that front pushing into the area. We look at the short-term high-res model, see how things can play out as we move through the day. Again, expecting dry conditions through the day and just gradually increasing clouds as we get into the afternoon, into the evening. As you can see, some precip associated with that front approaches the region going into the evening time frame, but as it moves closer locally here, we'll see a fairly dry front as it pushes through. Seeing some light radar returns simulated here, so can't rule out light shower or light sprinkle through the early morning hours of Saturday, but not looking very likely or too impactful as that moves through. Moving into the day on Saturday, we'll see a chance for some light showers or sprinkle as we move, mainly in the afternoon time frame with some of that daytime heating popping up, a potential light sprinkle through the area, but again, nothing too significant expected if it does occur during the day on Saturday. And then we'll see things really dry out with dry air coming in place and nice conditions as we round out the weekend into Sunday. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions over the next 24 hours. We'll see our high temperature around 75 degrees this afternoon. Seeing those winds shifting more southeasterly as we move through the day, peaking around 6 to 11 knots. And again, expecting those clouds to increase as we move through the day, likely seeing partly cloudy conditions through much of the day, and then a chance of seeing the ceiling develop around 5,000 feet as we get towards the later part of the afternoon. And increasing clouds as we move through the overnight, seeing mostly cloudy, possibly some overcast conditions. We'll see our low temperature cooling down to around 62 degrees. And as that front moves through, we'll see those winds shifting out of the north as we start today on Saturday. Otherwise, just seeing a very slight chance of a light sprinkle, mainly as we get past the 1 a.m. time frame on Saturday morning, and that continues through the entirety of the morning hours. Tides are running about a half a foot above normal. In the weekend forecast, we do keep a yellow risk for precip for our Saturday as we keep that slight chance of a light shower or sprinkle. Again, not a overly high chance, about a 15 to 20% chance, and if we do see a light shower or sprinkle, not looking at anything too impactful to the local area and will likely be fairly brief. Otherwise, just seeing partly cloudy to mostly cloudy conditions, a slight breeze, but nothing too significant, and a high of 78 degrees. Saturday night, we'll see partly cloudy to mostly clear conditions. That allows temperatures to cool down to around 57 degrees for our low, and we'll see a slight chance of patchy mist before sunrise, but overall expecting green conditions. That continues as we move into Sunday, and Sunday looks to be a nice day with mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions, and we'll see a high around 76 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.